My expertise is in the area of food safety education, particularly related to consumer and retail institutional food service issues. This is a team project involving the Research Triangle Institute in Durham, North Carolina, and North Carolina State University. The three of us will be going into 100 child care centers in the Carolinas, both North and South Carolina, and we'll be observing handling, hygiene, and sanitation practices, as well as collecting samples from various surfaces and hands of providers. And we'll analyze these samples for the presence of 8 pathogens, and we'll compare the presence of those pathogens against what we observe to identify what the true risks are in a child care setting. A pathogen is a disease-causing microorganism, such as a bacteria, virus, or a parasite. It's believed that children who are in child care outside of their home are at 3 times greater risk for food poisoning than are children who are cared for in their own home. And children who are under the age of 5 are at a greater risk. And so what we believe, it's probably transferring pathogens which would cause food poisoning when a sick worker improperly handles foods or doesn't wash their hands after using the restroom or comes to work sick. And so we do feel that a lot of this disease is spread through children touching surfaces that have become contaminated. There's 2 things that a parent can do right now. When they drop their child off, or even before they select a child care facility, they should do a walkthrough. I mean, just use common sense. Look for general cleanliness. Observe how the providers are handling objects, surfaces, etc. I sometimes think that we don't use common sense. And so if it doesn't look clean, perhaps ask some questions. I think another important thing that parents can do is ask what the sickness policy is. You know, for a lot of people, it is very hard when their child becomes sick. They don't have the resources to keep their child at home. And so what I would do is to find out what is the sickness policy. Are they segregating sick children from healthy children? Are they actively preventing these kids from interacting? Because that is a great way to spread disease, is having a sick child come in contact with a healthy child.